Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial, and I kind of wanted to purposely pull out things from my collection that I haven't really showcased in a while or haven't really talked about. There are a few newer products in here, but for a majority of the products in here, they are products that we may have in our collection that, you know, just kind of get pushed to the side. So today we're going to start off with some foundation, and I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals Bare Pro. I had to put this down for a while because I was using this so much, and I decided to bring it back again, and I still love it. I still go to it. I don't go to it as much just because I have so many other foundations I try out, but it is hands down one of my favorite foundations. I love the coverage it gives with this brush. In general, I think it works really well with the brush. It works really well with the sponge, but you could definitely use either or. So now we're gonna go in with something that's a little bit newer, but I wanted to feature this because I really do love this brow base. I think if anything, I would repurchase this more slowly for the ink portion. Like if the Urban Decay comes out with the ink portion of it, I would totally get it because that is what I love. The brow pencil side is really creamy, so I definitely see myself already going through it pretty quickly, but nonetheless, I would repurchase that. As for ZOEVA, this here is their ZOEVA concealer palette. I used to use this all the time, and I put it to the side, and I just love it. I really only use the shade in the middle to kind of cover up my brows, clean them up, but I decided to pull out the Urban Decay All Nighter. It had been a while since I've actually played with this, and I really like it. Mine is starting to get just a little bit worn out. I don't really have very much left in it, but it is super full coverage concealer, and I do like it. I think that it wears really well, but it is super full coverage. Just keep that in mind. And of course, since this is kind of pulling out some older, makeup vibes, I decided to pull out the AIRSPUN and just dust it underneath my eyes. For my face, I decided to go in with both the blush and the bronzer portion of this palette. I actually featured this in my Shop My Stash. I told you guys I was going to pull this out because I actually really like it. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I haven't used it in so long, and I just like the way that it wears on my skin. Like, even though it's from probably like 2 years ago, the bronzer in this palette is really becomes something that I've really been gravitating more so towards. The blush is okay. I wouldn't say that it was anything mind-blowing, but that bronzer, man, just really gets me every time. Today's eye look is going to be using the Prism palette. I actually had this tutorial in mind knowing that I wanted to use the Prism palette because in my ranking my ABH palettes, I was like, why don't I play with this palette as much as I should? And so that was kind of like the inspiration for this video. It had been a while since that palette has been out, and some of the other products in here were products that, I keep looking at and I just kind of push to the side. And so, on top of my Shop My Stash that I do on a monthly basis, I wanted to make sure that I was giving love to the other products that are just really good products in general. Just I don't play with them because of all the other makeup that I'm trying to keep up with. I wanted to show you guys a song because I was singing to it so much. It's The Fall For You by Secondhand Serenade, I think it is, and this was like my jam in high school, by the way. But if you guys were wondering why I'm talking, you guys probably also see my kids. They were in the basement at the time also with me, and we were just sitting in the basement while I was filming, and they were singing songs. So So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of glitter just to add a little bit of pizzazz, and this is actually by PROFUSION. It is very similar to the Stila Magnificent Metals. Well, PROFUSION came out with some, and they are so beautiful, and so I decided to showcase them to you guys. I don't know how new these are. These came in one of the PR kits a while ago, and I just hadn't had time to play with it, and so when I was swatching them the other day, I was like, oh my goodness, like these are amazing. So if you guys are looking for some affordable dupes, there's one right there. So yeah, there's my little girl. She was so like enthralled by the fact that I was putting black liner on my eyes. Now that the eyes are finalized, we're going to go ahead and just finish off with the lips. Today's lips, I'm going to be using MAC's PLUM. Love this lip liner. It's so, so good. MAC lip liners in general just are really great. And so I'm going to line my entire lips using that PLUM liner. And then I'm taking Lolita by Kat Von D. Do you guys remember, like, this was like the thing, the liquid lipstick to have? So I'm going to use that, and that's what's going to go on my lips. And then I'm just going to clean everything off, and once we're done with that, this is the final look, you guys. Anyways, I hope you guys like this look. Let me know if you guys kind of like this makeup idea of pulling out older makeup products and makeup products that you'd like to see in general featured into my videos. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new to my channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it also, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.